UnRuly Fam.
What's going on, people? It's your boy UnRuly. Hey, you tuned into another episode of the UnRuly Fam Sports Podcast. And as always, I got two of my boys with me. And to my left,
Push it, B. UnRuly Fam. Let's get it.
and to my right,
And it's your boy D, man. We back with another week.
let's go. And we're going to start out as we always do with the Unruly Rant. And this week's Unruly Rant, I'm feeling nostalgic today. And Pusha B gave us a little bit of zest. A little bit of zest. That's on me. My apologies. He gave us the topic for this week. So we're going to go with, fellas, who was your childhood crush, celebrity crush?
Jeez, for me, man, it's still been my celebrity crush, Regina Hall.
Still wild, man.
Man,
It's still wild to hear,
man.
bro.
It's just since Scary Movie, since Paid in Full. I can go down the list.
That's the part. That's the part.
Go down the list.
Listen. We don't normally interrupt other people's unruly rants, right? But I gotta unpack this. So you saw a Scary Movie.
I don't know, yo, son. I don't know
and
what
she
it was.
like,
I was been locked in.
you on Candy Camry. That was you. That was you. He was like, yeah, I can, bro. No, I love Regina Hall. Don't get me wrong.
I've been locked
but
in.
her Scary Movie has got to be. She's funny, but she just
I
the
felt
accent
like-
she doing is crazy.
Like she was always like quirky.
Yeah,
Like, she was like always quirky. Like
Mm-hmm.
it was different. Like from what everything that you see, and then that a little funny throw it in there.
Listen,
Then like Paid in Full is my all-time favorite movie. So like you watch that over and over and over again. It's like
I see why Ace was with it.
Yeah.
I see. What about you, man?
No, wait, to piggyback on what D just said. He said all
What
those.
DJ?
No, what D just said.
Oh, what Dio said?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said D.
I thought he said DJ. That's what me. Go ahead. My fault. I'm interrupting today.
Speaking of Scary Movie, what else you said?
Paid in Full.
Paid in Full.
Mhm.
Best Man.
Yeah.
She was the dancer in Best Man.
Oh.
For the bachelor
Yeah,
party.
yes.
Candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he turned into a housewife.
As he should.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, my childhood crush, my adult crush, is Nia Long. Always been Nia Long.
You can't go wrong with that one either.
She has an age. She aging like wine. Honestly, she's been my child. Back when I seen her on Boys in the Hood,
Mm-hmm.
arguing with Cuba Gooding
Oh my
at the
God.
barbecue. Yeah, it was,
You want to know what's cold about Nia Long? What I always appreciated? She looked good with every style of hair.
Yeah.
Yo, she looks good with
I was
every
just thinking
style
about that.
of hair,
You
bro.
go through all the movies, it's like,
Like she looked good. Then when you look at every movie, bro, she looks amazing. And then you get into her TV work, like
it's just
oh
something
my
about
God.
that era.
Yeah.
Like when you think about that era, like not only they got Making Good in that era, like it's like you look at them today, it's like
it was so natural.
y'all look better than a lot of the women.
God has been good, right?
Listen,
you can't
a lot of them age like wine. Like,
Listen, you see,
it's natural beauty.
listen,
Yeah,
you see
that's
people,
exactly what it is.
you
Right?
see people like Regina Hall, and then you see Nia Long. That'll make you believe in God, man. Because only a God could create something. You know what?
That's that whole era, man.
That whole era is amazing.
Mhm.
But for me, dang, y'all taking me back because I know they ain't my crush now. I know they're not my crush now. Oh man, that's y'all. You took mine. He took mine. So I'm gonna go with somebody else. I like Kyla Pratt. Like coming up,
101.
Kyla Pratt. Oh my God, 101. When they used to do the Disney Channel joint, like they showed behind the scenes for the Proud Family.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, who that? And then I seen her years later on 101. Yeah, she was amazing. She still looks amazing to this day.
Yeah, that's
She
what I'm
still
saying. I don't know
she
what
still
it
looks
is.
amazing.
Another
Bro.
one, yeah.
Like I don't know what's happening on that side of Hollywood. Another one would have been Lisa Ray. Lisa, listen, listen. Diamond from the Players Club. Hands down my favorite character of all time. I'm sorry. Like she.
And she probably the oldest out of all of them. And she's still fire.
My
That's
goodness,
crazy.
man. But that was this week's Unruly Rant.
You need a
That's
cigarette? You need a
one.
cigarette?
I
You
need,
right?
listen,
That's
I need a
one.
drink. I need a drink. Because I just thought about the one scene.
Trying to figure out what the water they was drinking.
Yeah, that was.
They need
that
that
too. Like
now.
you said, that era was.
They
Those
need
the
that
era
now.
of women was different. It was just so
Oh, my
natural to see
goodness.
women like that.
Ah, man, y'all taking me back. I'm in a time
They be
machine.
strung out now. Looking 60. Look at everything.
He said aging like wine.
Something like milk.
Milk.
Aging like milk.
taking it, yo, I get it. It was right there, and I'm like, he used it.
Aging like
No,
milk.
man. Oh, man, but that was this week's Unruly Rant. Childhood crushes. I mean, we would do the adult crushes, but everybody already knows mine. Everybody already knows mine. It's Meg.
It's mad.
It's Meg. It's Meg the Stallion. But I digress, man. Like, this week, and now it's time to get to the sports because we are a sports podcast.
Exactly.
But that was a little fun that we would like to have. We're going to start out this week with who are the top 3 NFC and AFC teams that we have right now, like that we each have. B, we're going to start with you.
Not in a particular order.
We know.
I got Minnesota,
Mm-hmm.
Eagles, and Lions.
Okay. That's for your NFC. You got any AFC?
AFC, I would say the Bills,
Mm-hmm.
Chiefs,
Mm-hmm.
and Steelers. And Steelers, yeah.
Okay. I like those. I'm not mad at it because I feel like it's all true. Your NFC, I agree with 2 out of the 3. I definitely do agree with 2 out of the 3. Because it's going straight off a record.
I say, who else can you throw in there?
Well, these are teams,
I mean, you can.
these are the teams I believe are the best complete teams right now.
No, they're great picks. I don't
Going
think,
into week 12.
yeah,
Right
I don't think there is a bad pick
Yeah.
in the bunch because of the 3 teams that you did. The 3 teams that you chose are either in the tops of their division or they have the top records.
Yeah.
It's said division.
But your record is your record.
Your record is your record. Just like your
Yeah.
schedule is whoever you play.
Yeah,
Like it ain't like you can
yeah.
control. You can't control none of that. Who you got, D?
That's rough.
Wow, because you had the same ones as B, or
Nah, I'm right there with him, but it's the Vikings. Don't like their QB situation.
Yeah. That's still yeah. That's my
toss up.
I
there.
get that.
But it's like, who else can you throw in there? You can't throw Green Bay in there. They beat Green Bay.
Yeah.
listen.
And other than that,
Exactly.
the rest of the team is 6-5. So it's like, who else are you really like? You're forced to put them there.
I
right
would
now.
have threw Green Bay in, but it's not. I don't think they are.
They QB situation
Yeah.
too. He be out there
Yeah.
bugging some games.
So who do you put instead of the Vikings?
You can't.
I'm talking about. So you don't have no other
I
team that would
can't.
make a
Like,
third.
I'm top 2.
Yeah,
I'm top 2.
You see how y'all
top
you be
2.
changing the rules, bro.
It's rough. Like if you gotta go 3, you're gonna put the Vikings there just from.
I mean, that ain't my pick.
Yeah.
That ain't my
Who you
pick.
got?
I would put Washington. I put Washington.
See, I was gonna lean that way too.
Yeah,
but
I think
they got
Washington. I think Washington has a better Q because I was looking at your thing
Yeah.
because I've seen the Vikings lose multiple games back to back.
Yep.
Like, and I've seen them go down that skid.
Well,
I'm not taking away from the fact that they're still playing decent ball. But I feel like other than the game to the Eagles, that Washington has had, and the game to the the Ravens.
But they look
other than those 2
bad in
games,
both
other than
games.
those-
Losses,
but I
yeah.
still think if you put Washington versus the Vikings, Washington wins. And head to head, I think they win.
I think it comes down. It comes down to either
don't
defense
think
or
so?
QB. If it comes down to the defense, I'm gonna lean Minnesota just because their defense looks a little bit tougher right now. But with the addition of Marshawn Lattimore, that might shake that up.
And that's what
he still has to play.
If he's
too.
healthy,
that's what I'm saying.
If he's healthy, that might shake
that
it up.
also plays a part into it as well because
One
they
way
ain't
got
got
out
out
there.
there.
Boy,
Suspect. Who your AFC?
AFC, I'm locked in with AFC. I'm right with B.
All right, so
I'm right with
Bills,
Bills, Chiefs, and
Bills,
the
Chiefs,
and the
yeah.
Steelers.
I'm in disagreement with that.
Like the Ravens over Steelers.
I have I have the Bills, the Chiefs because of record. I think it's another thing where, honestly, the Steelers are playing excellent, bro. You can't. I'm never gonna knock that. If they are 3, they're 3A, and the Ravens are 3B. Because I feel like in a series of 5 games, I think the Ravens get them.
It's the defense.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. The defense is playing way better than what the Ravens are playing. Yeah,
and they still got it.
But we all know that's how those when they play each other. We all know
it's always mainly.
It's not gonna be no blowout.
Yeah. Yeah, the AFC. Yeah, I mean, so I guess we're all in agreement with the AFC. The NFC, no, we're not in agreement on, but it is.
I do like the Commanders there though.
No, I don't
get
like,
pick of that.
and it's only because I trust Jaden Daniels more than I trust Sam Darnold, and that's no knock on Sam Darnold because he's had an awesome year.
Nah, that's a knock on him. He's butt.
No, I don't think he's, but I think he's in the best situation for him because think about how many quarterbacks now, right? Think about how many quarterbacks that are in new situations that came from it's bad that 2 teams are benefiting off of the fact that the Jets, it didn't work out for the Jets. That's him and Gino.
He's playing with house money.
That's him and Gino. That's what I'm saying.
He's playing with house money, so for him, he could play free.
Yeah.
Like I get
you play a little, but I feel like
I
feel like the scariest thing is a quarterback that's allowed to play free.
Yeah, it is, but then you take him so you say
that's like a rookie quarterback, like Jaden Daniels is playing so well that the same thing was happening with CJ Stroud last year. You're playing so well that man, even if you get to the Houston hadn't seen a good day and a grip. So as soon anything he does for Washington this season is going to be the best thing
it's just a breath of
for
fresh
that
air.
city unless he brings them a championship.
He just scares me with him because I just hope it's not a revisit of the RG3 situation. Great rookie year. And then injuries start to compile. We already seen the bruised ribs and everything come. He has a thin frame, and he likes to run.
He was getting hit last week. He was getting hit a lot last week.
That's my only knock with him is you gotta stay healthy. You gotta know when to run and when to get down. You can't take those hits. But other than that, he throwing the ball. He looks like he looks more comfortable in the NFL game than what Caleb does, and it can be a knock to that line because his line is a little better than
you're one who knows that there's no line. It's going to get scary for whoever's in the back.
But what I've seen from Caleb at the college level, he holds the ball way too much, and you can't do that.
And Caleb got better weapons, honestly. He got better weapons than
he ain't got the better line though.
So that's a fact.
That's what it's coming down to.
I could definitely see that Commanders pick though.
No, it is. There's more yet to see. But from my eye test, I just feel like if you put them against each other, like the same way I feel about the Steelers and the Ravens, I feel like the Steelers may have gotten that dub, and they may be, and their defense may be playing better, but I feel like Lamar Jackson and that offense is unpredictable, so they can really squeak out a dub anytime.
And you already know, playoff Lamar is a lot different.
It's a different animal.
You're gonna start to see him run a little bit more. You're gonna start to see him make plays
and I feel like this year is gonna be even more dangerous because he's been in so many situations like that where you're like, hold up, they keep talking about Josh, they keep talking about Pat. When they gonna talk now, they gonna talk about me.
He's gotta get there. As long as he gets to the playoffs, he's fine.
And it's gonna be it's gonna be a sad case if the same thing happens and he's in the MVP race again. So then it becomes a whole thing like, well, can he get it done? And that's what it becomes.
That's the only thing. Still ain't got no damn receivers.
Zay is nice.
Yeah, but
Zay is nice.
Being with him, you gotta have.
I thought Deontay Johnson was going to be
that's a late season addition, so he's still got to work in timing and everything. So hopefully when that happens, it can work. But for the longest, he's been operating with just a tight end. You give him a pure number one on the outside that can beat man coverage, play in and play out, or get open in the zone and sit down.
Listen,
he's going to be a killer, bro.
Listen. That's scary. That's a scary thought to begin with already, right?
Imagine Jay Jettas on the Ravens.
I don't even want to. I hope that never happens. I hope that never happens. And it's just more so like somebody like CeeDee Lamb on the Ravens.
Yeah,
AJ Brown. Oh my God, AJ Brown on the Ravens is the scariest thought.
Disgusting.
It's the scariest thought I've had.
It's disgusting.
Like in a long time, and that's bad because
to me, I feel like he fits that city too, because it's kind of like Philly. So it's like he fits that whole
just
mold
grimy
of what they trying to do. So
that's why he couldn't flourish in Tennessee.
Nah, they quarterbacks was just trash.
Yeah, he don't like country music. I heard too. He don't like country music.
I heard Tennessee was popping.
Tennessee is definitely popping. That team just ain't. So I mean, everything outside around the stadium is active. That stadium, it get quiet on a Sunday. So will Levitt's. Like, that's wild. Oh man, but on to our next topic. The Hall of Fame finalist list came out. Well, the semifinalist list. Let's do it like this. Who are our locked? Who do we think is a lock out of the names that we all went over earlier today?
Yeah.
And let me just see if I can find them, just to go over a few.
Yeah, I can start with while y'all deciding. I'll let you know. I just give y'all three, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Vince Wilfork,
Okay.
Antonio Gates, and Eli Manning.
Okay. So if we doing it like that, top three on this Hall of Fame.
I'm not gonna name the whole class.
Oh no. I like those three picks. Those are solid.
Yeah, those are solid.
Those are definitely solid.
I like Vince.
Yeah.
I love Eli. I love the fact that Eli Manning is the most purest lock on this list for a lot of reasons. Because I believe he's I think he's the only quarterback.
Listen.
So I think you automatically
outside the quarterback situation, he beat the quote unquote GOAT twice.
He did.
That alone.
Straight up, head up. Like
that
one
alone.
of them. It don't matter. Shout out to Terrell for bringing that ball.
Both games had some catches.
Yeah, that's
because Manningham had one, and then who had the other one? On the
David Tyree.
David Tyree had the helmet catch.
Yep.
Oh, I called him Terrell. David Tyrell. Why did I think it was Tyrell?
Yeah, David Tyree had the helmet catch, and then Manningham had the one on the side.
I saw. It's crazy you brought that up there because I just saw it the other day. I was like, that was the most greatest catches I've ever seen in my life. It was so perfect. If you watch y'all watch it again. Mario Manningham caught that. There's no way where else that ball could be except where
that was God.
Yeah, that's right in the pocket.
That was God.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do an episode of greatest Super Bowl catches.
Yeah, that was God.
You put Julian Edelman in that conversation.
He has a nice one, yo.
That was crazy.
Yep. He got a nice one.
No, anytime you start memeing, and this is around the time memes came out. Like when memes was really getting popular, they meme bull leg. His leg cost us the championship, bro. I lost it. But yeah,
Eli definitely a lot.
Eli is definitely a lot.
Because I watched them go through the slander of him, like, oh, he's never been all pro. Yeah. He's never had an MVP, but he got the two Super Bowl MVPs.
Yep. And those MVPs mean 10 times more than the league.
When the lights was bright, he performed.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't pretty, but.
And hold up, weren't they Road Warriors both times?
Yeah.
One joint they got it out the mud. He basically amigo.
It's because he always looks simple in a helmet, though. That's why.
But remember,
he always looks simple.
He
like be looking simple.
Using that term.
But remember too,
I don't want to say the other word.
That's why I'm laughing because I know which word you mean. What you about to say, B?
Remember too, he beat the undefeated Patriots.
Yep.
Coming to that Super Bowl.
And then no one had them winning either time.
Yeah.
Even after the first time, because they were like, "Oh, that's a fluke," and then he goes and does it again. So he, for me, is a lock.
Yeah.
Rodney Harrison is a lock for me as well, and I'm gonna show some love to the big fellas, and go Jari Evans.
You like Jari Evans?
Yeah, bro, he was cold. He was cold, bro. He's one of my favorite offensive linemen. Like I think the pure because you can't it's hard to measure like the problem with certain positions. It's hard to measure those positions because you don't really get stat lines.
Yeah,
like an offensive lineman doesn't get offensive line gets the least amount of stats.
But with me it's like O line, it's all impact.
Yeah.
Like you look at the Jason Kelce, you already know he's first ballot whenever he goes.
Yeah.
Like you knew that because the impact that he has.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's like for
Did they have a 1,000-yard rusher that year, right? Their Super Bowl year?
who? Jerry Evans?
Yeah.
Possibly.
Who was their running backs? I know the year because he was with the Saints when they won the Super Bowl.
Nah, they probably didn't because they always did a split.
Yeah,
They
always
always had like a two-back.
I mean, low key, you can still run it off of what's his name, but that year, Drew Brees didn't get touched.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't get touched a lot.
And that's what it is. It's all of the impact.
You have to read that, and it's more so. It was either him or for me, Jared Allen.
Okay.
And there's a lot of great players on this list.
Yeah.
And, I wanted to pick what's his face just to spite you, just to see your reaction.
Torry Holt.
Yeah, pick Torry Holt just because.
Yeah,
but there are a lot of guys on this list who deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. Everybody who gets, I feel like everybody who gets the nod from everyone in the league and all the press.
Stats?
I think you definitely deserve it because getting to this point isn't easy for anyone. Because a lot of people don't even make it past like being in the league for 2 seasons, let alone have the career that these guys have had. So those are my locks. Rodney Harrison, if he don't go in this year, I don't have any faith in this system because he was one of the coldest.
Yeah.
At his position.
He's part of the Patriots dynasty.
Yep.
But like we said, his impact, as a safety, like the stat line.
Whose impact
he had a great impact.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
On the team
because he sealed a couple of those Super Bowls.
On the team,
he sealed a couple of them.
But like, does he have the numbers of like a B-Dog? Or does he have the numbers of like a Ed Reed?
I mean, we can look that up. Look that up.
Like those what you gotta judge it off.
We good on time.
Yeah, those are the ones you gotta judge it off of. Or like Charles Wilson, he switched to safety at the end of his career. He was a corner for the most part.
Yeah.
Cold as a mug.
I told you, numbers not that bad.
I told you, don't look at him there. Don't look at that man numbers now. Don't look at that man numbers. He was like, he butt.
When I look at him, he just like he butt. Like, he don't pass the eye test for me. Like,
you wild work.
I feel like Isaac Bruce was the guy.
You hear him? They both was, but Torry Holt, he was faster though. Torry Holt was way faster.
14 years, Rodney Harrison, 14 years in the league. 34 interceptions. Well, 15 years in the league, 34 interceptions, 2 interception touchdowns, 15 forced fumbles, 78 pass deflections.
I can't.
Yeah, you can't. What's the name? Nine fumbles.
Yeah, I can't take it, but he was an anchor for that second year.
Yeah, man. Tackle.
For that early.
How many interceptions he had?
34 for his career.
For that early.
How many fumbles he had?
Fumbles 9. Fumble recoveries 9. Fumbles that he actually what's that? Because a lot of that team was
sacks.
Does he have any sacks? Yes, he has 30.5 for his career.
Oh, how many tackles?
Tackles solo 920.
His numbers is better than B-Dog.
So, and how long did Brian Dawkins play?
16.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's solid work. Tackles for loss. And as a safety, tackles for loss 40.
Yeah,
that's solid work for his career.
So when you judge it off of that, somebody who was a first ballot.
Yeah, I can't issue on his.
But I think he was first ballot a couple years ago.
He was an anchor for that.
He was Rodney Harrison was.
That's what I'm saying.
But he was an anchor for that.
Yeah, he hasn't played since 2008. He was first ballot.
He's not getting no love,
and that's the cold part, bro.
He's not getting no love.
And I don't know what it is, and I don't know. That's why I think it's a personal thing.
Yeah.
Like it's a T. It ain't. I don't think as far as Tim Brown or because think about it, Tim Brown should have been a first ballot. He had to wait.
Because think about it. When have you seen Rodney Harrison? After his career.
Oh, he's been on Sunday Night Football.
He has been on
he does Sunday Night Football.
So then you can't do that. You can't say
that's the relationship. That's why I think what's the name has said something because
I didn't know he did Sunday Night Football.
He does. He does the opening and he does halftime.
He is the host.
Damn sure does. You are absolutely correct.
Tony Dundee.
You are absolutely correct.
Yeah. So I feel like, and that's why Bill Belichick came out of the woodwork, and Bill don't be talking a whole bunch. He was on this show that he does with Chad and them
inside
the NFL. He was like, if Rodney Harrison don't get in, something's wrong.
Yeah.
So if he don't get in this year, something's
he
wrong.
was an anchor for that secondary doing that for they dynasty.
So he hasn't played.
And he played. And think about the guys who he played next to. He played next to He plays next to Junior Seau. He played next to Teddy Bruschi. To be bro, and those defenses were wild.
Yeah.
Willie McGinnis, Asante Samuel,
Vince Wilfork should have been on that team too.
Ty Law.
Yeah.
Oh my
Is Ty Law in?
God. Yeah, Ty Law's in.
He
Ty
did get
Law
in?
went in a couple years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
I knew you was
So,
on there before.
Yeah, I think Willie McGinnis is already in.
Yes.
So Teddy Bruschi is not in. I don't believe Teddy Bruschi's in. I would have to double check that.
No, he's not in.
He's not in, right?
He shouldn't be.
Junior Seau's in.
Rest in peace to him.
Yes, indeed. So, man, when you go down the list, man, they had a whip. Oh my God, they had a whip.
D got pick his.
No, D. I'm trying to wait. Really? I need him to pick Torry Holt. I need him to pick Torry Holt. Go ahead. You know you want to, bro. You know you want to.
Nah. His numbers do look good though. Like I ain't gonna
told
lie,
you, bro.
He, like to me, I be telling you, like a lot of stuff be like
Eye
impact
test.
the eye test.
Eye
Like
test.
when you look
You
at
need
him,
some new eyes, nigga.
Nah, when you
Nigga
look
need
at
some
him,
new
you
eyes.
don't look. To me, he just didn't.
What's his
I
career?
know.
What's his career? What was his career yards?
Oh, Torry Holt.
Yeah.
No, his numbers was nice.
Yeah, Torry Holt's
Yeah, his numbers was
career. Hey, give us a second, people. We just try to work through some
we
things.
right here.
We working through some
I got
things.
it up.
Where is it?
Yeah, like 13,000 or something like that.
So I'm not in the how many touchdowns?
He had 13,000. His touchdowns was up there too. 74.
Okay. So from your eye test, and
interceptions.
how many seasons? How many seasons he got?
Looks like 10.
10. Steve Smith got 16, right? Steve Smith also has 14,731 yards and 81 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
You give Torry Holt 6 more of them things. It's crazy work. But he was done. He was declining.
He started bouncing from team to team at that point. Steve ain't bounced from team to team. He left Carolina with the Ravens.
He was in a hostage situation in Carolina. Nobody trying to hear that. Who's your 3 is a lot?
See, for me, with Steve Smith, it's just because he was an
Steve
animal on
Smith
the
is your
field.
lot.
Yeah.
Like I think just because Steve Smith played bigger than what he was.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So like
for
for him to be 5'8" on the field and doing the things that he do, like bro, he was a monster.
No, for sure. I'm never disagreeing with that.
And he had like that Napoleon complex, so you couldn't really sit. And he talked.
Yeah.
Like that's what I like.
He's still talking.
That's what I like as a player. It's like
and backed it up.
Get out there and like talk your shit. Do what you gotta do.
For sure,
like,
I agree with that. But my whole thing was when you,
I don't like the point
in the group, in the group chat, you was like, I said Torry Holt. Somebody said Torry Holt. His first, it ain't like, oh, that's crazy. Torry Holt up. Like he was like, he's butt, and it was just like it was nothing after that. I was like, that's wild. Like what we talking?
He just to me he like a square. So it's like I had to really go look at his.
Torry Holt is definitely. If Torry Holt was playing right now, he would definitely be the bull with the cardigan on.
Yeah,
and just walking into the building.
He's
I'm
like
just
a
here to
square.
work. Larry Fitzgerald was the same way.
And I feel the same way about him.
You're what? We are not.
I feel the same way about him.
UnRuly Fam in no way supports D.
Listen,
in these,
I stand alone. I don't care.
In these antics that he's trying. This is clickbait. But you ain't about to get me.
Got to.
You ain't about to get me. Somebody was like, "Yo, D in there talking about Steve Smith."
But I respect Larry Fitz game though. Like he knew what time it was. Like when
is it wild? Is it wild? Naming the episode Torry Holt butt. His Torry Holt butt is crazy. That's wild. So who are your locks?
I like Eli.
Yeah, for sure.
You got to put Eli in.
Yeah.
He's the GOAT Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
I like Steve Smith because he's a dog, bro. I don't think he gets in right now.
He has the numbers.
He has the numbers. I just don't think he gets in.
Definitely has the numbers.
I feel like they're gonna make him wait. Vinatieri's probably gonna get in just because he's probably one of the greatest kickers of all time, and he did it forever.
Yeah.
So I feel like he's gonna be a lock in there. I don't know, it's hard because I like Terrell Suggs.
Solid. These are everyone on this list has a case to make. I even like Antonio Gates.
I even Bolden on here.
Yeah.
Anquan Bolden, yeah.
Bro, he was the last name I
see.
Hold on. Who's Reggie the one? Wayne. Reggie Wayne is after him, bro.
That's crazy.
Like,
Is this this is the order?
Yeah, that's the full list. That's just the full list.
Just the list, not the order.
It's in no order.
No.
Because once the voting is
Ricky
final,
Waters is up there.
Yeah.
I don't know why Hines is on this list, to be honest with you.
I mean, we let's go to the tape because you
Man,
was
all
right
he
about-
did was block. That's all he did was block.
Once again, UnRuly Fam does not condone these malicious antics.
He has some crazy blocks, but that's all he's known
Crazy
for.
blocks.
That's all he's known for.
No, he was a possession receiver.
He was slow as hell.
Yeah, he wasn't a fan.
Got more touchdowns than what's her face?
I don't like Hines, bro.
you can't do it because you don't like
I don't like
Hines.
him, yo.
Personal,
Bro, that's a personal.
I like this, man.
This is personal. This is wild.
My boy was a...
The letter of the day is P for personal.
Yo.
'Cause this is not a
You
podcast.
only got two?
Nah, I said...
Hold on.
You said Steve Smith, Eli
Steve Smith,
Manning.
Eli
And
Manning.
I like Adam. Vinatieri gonna get
Adam
in. He
Vinatieri?
gonna get in
Yeah,
because
that's
I think he's a lock because
I
he's a
think
kicker.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he
Nigga,
said
they
he
gonna
had
push
he
him,
had
I
an
like
awesome
that.
career.
I'm saying
I like
he played forever. He was
Yeah.
And
gray
he
in the
was-
beard.
And he was hold up, but he also is responsible for getting them to those Super
Yep.
Bowls, a
And
few of
winning
those,
some.
and winning some.
Winning
So
some.
yeah, so you have a solid thing.
But I like the list. though.
No. Hines Ward is a Super Bowl MVP. He's a
How?
two-time Super Bowl champion. He was cold at one Super Bowl.
When
When they played the Cardinals?
Seahawks.
Yeah.
Seahawks.
No. Yeah, it was Seahawks.
The
The
Seahawks.
Steelers went?
Mm-hmm.
He has 12,000 yards receiving on 1,000 receptions, and he has 85 touchdowns. Those are solid. That's solid numbers, bro.
I digress.
That's no, wait, I ain't trying to hate. No, go ahead. You want to say you butt one more time just because?
I think he is.
yeah, I'm gonna need you to get a new prescription, my boy.
I think he is.
Because he said, bro, that when he said Torry Holt was butt, bro, I was like, there's no
I
way.
put both of them in the same
You
class.
can't put them in the same
Yeah.
class. You can't put them. I mean, technically they are technically in the same class because they both semifinalists. This man said,
For me, nothing screams, but he's a lock for the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Man, are you a difference maker on the field? That's what screams Hall of Fame for me. Like, if I put you out there, are you a difference maker?
Torry Holt having just like 6 touchdowns less than each of these dudes and having 6 years less is wild. It's wild to me because Hines Ward played 14 seasons off of Pittsburgh, so they want another Steeler in there. I'll tell you another thing. He only has
You got to throw in.
he played games played and then
He is
14,
He is Super Bowl winner too.
15, 16. Bro, he's never missed.
He's a Super Bowl winner, so.
Bro, he's out of 217 games, he only missed 190. I mean, he played in 190, so he only missed what? 27?
Man,
That's
listen.
solid.
When you pull up Hinesboro's highlights, what you see?
It's fundamental.
You see
It's
Matt,
fundamentally
You
sound.
see Matt.
It's the same, but we can say the same thing about
blindside blocks.
we can say the same thing about Tim Duncan's highlight tape.
But that's Mr. Fundamental.
That's what Mr. Fundamental.
All you see on Hinesboro is mad comeback blocks, ear holes. He was killing people. He was killing people. But that's gonna be the highlight that you
He
see.
said,
Like,
He said that's all his highlights is comeback block.
that's all he is.
He blindside people. Now you can't even do that.
It's
now.
all ear holes. That's all he do.
Yo.
But he be taking them out. He do what he's supposed to do.
Who we got there?
He be killing me.
I need to get
Like-
we need to get away from the NFL for right now.
Pull up his.
Oh
pull up his
yeah,
highlights.
I'm going
I
to pull it
guarantee
up,
it's
bro.
gonna be bad.
Oh
blocks,
my
bro.
god, I'm going to.
It's not gonna be no fade routes. It's not gonna be no crazy catches across the middle. No
Somebody in the
one-handers.
comments, if you guys are watching this, put in the comments the Giants were highlighting. It's all crackback blocks and scuttles. I'm in tears. What is going on, man? Enough about the NFL for right now, man.
They call him Psycho 86. That's how you know he was out there wilding.
Which one is personal? Which one is Wikipedia page?
Yes.
That man on his Wikipedia. And another thing, he don't like his mother. Like, what else he gonna say?
No,
I heard he don't take care of his kids. That's what you are putting into the universe. Man, you always would have heard I think he black. I don't know if he black.
He might be mixed or something like that.
He like Hawaiian or
He
something.
just light skin. He just light skin.
He just light skinned.
That's how
I thought he was Samoan.
No.
I thought so too, but
he related to the Rock. Like
No.
he do look like him and the Rock same mold, bro. The Rock down and Hines Ward then same guy. Enough about the NFL. Did you guys know there was some boxing action this weekend?
If you want to call it that.
Jake Paul won by unanimous decision over Mike Tyson. Who wants to take? I'll take it first. Mike Tyson, 58. He's 58 years old. Most 58-year-olds ain't even coming out the house. They had Mike Tyson's 58-year-old behind fighting past his bedtime, which it looked like because he definitely looked tired. But he looked like a 58-year-old. What I will state is the sheer wherewithal to just get into the ring speaks volumes for who he is. But yeah, he shouldn't. And more so, it ain't even a bad thing for Mike Tyson to have accepted the fight. It's Jake Paul wanting to fight a 58-year-old Mike Tyson. Like, stop fighting retired people. Let the retired people enjoy retirement. Take some of these challenges that people are putting in front of you. He has real championship fighters wanting to fight him.
That was a big.
And I don't know if that was his plan.
But they only want to fight him. Not to interrupt you, but they only want to fight him for the money.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's the money that they because they fighting these championship bouts and not touching any type of revenue that he's generating.
Bull
So
said,
now it's like, yeah, let me fight
Bull
you.
said I only gotta fight you for 20. Wait, I get to fight you for 20 million? All right, bet. But I mean, I think he should be fighting real fighters. I've always thought that. If this is something that you could, and this is because I feel like if you're trying to make this a quote unquote career choice for you, and people are talking about, oh, these are professional bouts, and just because it goes through the commission, but real fighters aren't going to see those wins as real wins.
He don't care. He racking up M's.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. And I'm never going to hate somebody for making money because I think he's a genius when it comes to that, bro. Him and his brother, they know how to get to a bag. So good on y'all for that. I feel like fighting someone on a Canelo status will get you way more bread.
He's going to get his boot smoked.
But the bag is what's in there?
Nah, he can't.
The bag is there. The bag is going to be there.
He might break his face.
I mean.
He will break his face.
I mean, well, if that's the case, then he's already had a good enough career to say that he did something.
Listen. So,
because you went from being a Disney Channel personality to a YouTube star to a boxer, if you want to call it that. And that's bro, he's genius. He's a genius. He knows how to get to a bag.
But it's a few boxers out there that's saying like he's actually he's serious.
Oh, I'm not knocking him because I feel like to even get into a ring, you have to have a particular set of skills, and he does have those skills. He does. B might not agree because we've discussed this multiple times.
You know what the crazy part is?
What?
It's like Floyd. Like Floyd. We knew his fight was boring, but we all tuning into that every time. Begrudgingly, you gonna watch it because it's like I want to see him get his head knocked off.
Bro, that's what people are watching for. Bro, I told somebody that. I was like, people are watching to potentially watch him get knocked out.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson is 58 years old.
Now, with that whole Mike Tyson, first of all, I'm going to start off in the beginning. I knew it was over when boy had his yeeks out. It was going after that. Like, boy, are you serious?
The pre-fight interview, wow.
First of all, you kiss boy. And then you turn around and walk away with your yeeks out. So I don't know if I'm more mad at Mike or if I'm more mad at the cameraman because the cameraman knew why he panned down. He panned down. He knew.
In the distance. Why did he pan down?
Forget panning down. You knew when he walked up for the interview. Boy, he had nothing on underneath that. So why you let that go through? So you knew what time it was. So at that point, I'm like,
definitely
wild. This is a spectacle. This is what it's going to be. But even watching the fight, Mike just didn't look good.
No, not at all.
He did he looked off balance. He looked 58.
58. He definitely looked 58.
But then when you go back and they start slowing stuff down, and it's like this always happens. It's like, oh, he could have been pulling punches. It was a few of them when you see Mike, like, that's instinct. That's instinct. It was a few of them when he
But hold up, there was a few situations where he looked totally out of it.
Yeah.
That three on the head, and he's walking away.
Yeah.
His out of pocket. I'm sorry for that. But he's walking away and he looks like he's like, oh, another one's
That's
coming.
what I'm saying. Like, you don't
That's
know what it is. Like, cause like it was points in that fight where he looked every bit of 58, and then there was some points where it's like, oh, he could have cleaned his whole. Like, what's going on?
That man said the cameraman out of pocket.
He out of pocket, son.
20 million for this,
Bro, like, come on, son. Like, my whole thing is like,
you just made 20 million. We know you got money for banks.
but that son Mike probably do. He probably don't wear. He look like he don't wear. We talking about Mike. He look like he don't wear drawers on these shorts. But he just show up like.
I'm not gonna start assuming that.
But the pants is crazy.
You're watching it walk on.
Like, if anything, you should have panned up. Like,
Oh, he's wilding.
pan up. Like, what's going on with him?
Netflix, you wilding. Yo,
And then it stayed on it. Like,
shit
lost me.
I got
lost me, bro.
Go ahead. What you got, B?
I'm letting y'all talk because Netflix, they got us. They got us.
They didn't really get us though, because
Wait.
who plays for Netflix?
They got us.
They caught a bag.
Yeah. Netflix, they
They
got
caught
us.
a bag.
Technically, I don't pay for that.
Exactly. Who really plays for Netflix?
And it still says, still testament to Mike Tyson how he's still a draw to people.
Yeah.
People love Mike, but I honestly did not like this one bit.
No.
I'm a Mike Tyson stan. I love Mike. And my steppa put me onto Mike.
Mm-hmm.
I got videos. I still watch videos on YouTube of him knocking people out.
Dog.
This didn't have to happen. This did not have to happen.
It don't take it ain't like it taint his legacy.
Wait, no, I know. It wasn't for a belt. Like we said, it's the money grab.
Yeah.
18 mil. You walk away from that?
Not at all.
Bro, we didn't even have to get. Bro, I would have been in the locker room like, oh, the check cleared? I'm going to just take this down and what? I'm going to just get knocked out real quick. And y'all put my money in the car. Y'all grab the bags. You'll put my money in the court. Yeah.
8 2-minute rounds. They know they wasn't trying to hurt each other.
Nah, you could definitely.
It was
points where it looked like Jay could have.
It was a show.
really
It
clean.
was a show. It was a spectacle. Yeah, great preliminary fights.
Yeah, the preliminary fights were way more exciting.
The co-main event was
The co-main event was the draw.
Yeah.
But I think somebody did say
That was
when
the
we were
draw.
watching, they was like, "Oh, this is the fight.
Yeah,
this is
that
the
was the
actual
draw.
fight."
Man, the Serrano got robbed. That's stuff.
I think so.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
I think so.
But other than that, it was a spectacle. Mike should have not been out there. Like this. First of all, this fight's supposed to happen back in June. Mike had a health scare, so
It tells you that alone. Like,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Hang it up.
It got me scared. It wasn't. Look, we signed a contract. We still got to fight. So I get it. Well, it was just hard to see.
So we not going to accept the fact that a 58-year-old signed the contract. He was delirious when he saw it. It's like,
Nah, he saw the money grab. The other thing with that fight,
he mentioned this man.
motherfucker said,
To the pen,
he said, "Hey Mike, I noticed you were biting on your glove the whole fight. What was going on with that?" This motherfucker said, "Oh, I have a tendency to do that. I have a biting fixation." What?
Yeah. I'm not going to tell Mike he's wrong.
What?
B,
Mike
B,
should've-
continue
Mike-
talking.
but-
B,
but-
continue talking.
but-
He's
Mike-
not allowed to say that the rest of the segment.
No.
What? Why would you mention?
I'm not even about to tell Mike he's wrong.
Yo, that man said, oh, I got.
He lost me, bro. I'm like, oh, Mike is wilding up there. Like,
Mike
I'm
is
a
Mike.
biting
I can't.
fixation.
Mike is Mike.
Oh,
I can't.
my God.
I can't say he's wrong or right. Mike is Mike.
Yeah, Mike is
But
Mike,
he's-
man, but
He's to me he's still American treasure.
yeah.
oh, of course,
For
that
sure.
don't taint his legacy.
For sure, no.
To see
That don't
him
taint his legacy.
like last time we seen him fight, he was fighting Roy Jones. They both should have been out there. And
Yeah.
Roy Jones, you a low key hater. I was like, the whole time he was the commentating, it was shut up.
He said it from the beginning of the fight. He said, "Oh, I don't like Mike's legs." He said,
Yeah.
he looked bad in the
Yeah.
first round. He said, "Oh, I don't
Roy
like
Jones, you was low key hater.
I don't like Mike's
Yeah.
legs.
He said, "I don't like his legs." He said, "Look, he keeps chewing on that mouthpiece. What's going on?" He was saying it the whole fight.
Yeah, Netflix, you got Netflix, you got us.
Roy's hilarious.
Yeah. And they got, like you said, it wasn't for a title. It wasn't for a title. It was just a quick money grab. Jake Paul is not.
Yo.
Jake Paul, I get it. You gotta give it to him. He's not a boxer. He's a fighter.
Yeah, he's a fighter.
It was Holyfield coming out talking about he wanted to run it back with a third.
Holyfield.
He's like, you just called 20 mil?
Let's see how much we can get. Bro, ain't nobody playing for the AARP sponsor the joint is out of pocket.
But they got
it.
I think he just fought recently too, right?
Evander Holyfield?
Yeah. I think he just fought not too long ago.
He fighting
I don't know who fight.
Who let his old?
But Mike should have been out there. But I get it. It's a money grab. They put on the show. They had us in the AT&T Stadium. They did it. They did it. They did it
2021.
big. They did it big.
Good to see somebody get a dub in there.
Yeah, 2021 he fought. Victor Belfort.
Hilarious.
They should never do this again.
Yeah, never. I think anybody past a certain time.
And he got chipped up. He lost in the first round.
Hey, he wasn't doing it again.
Jake Paul like you said, he's doing this for money, but he's never gonna fight nobody that's gonna give him real competition.
Well, now that you said that,
a few people that issued the challenge.
not even a few
They
people.
always issue the challenge every time he fights somebody.
Wait, he just said though. He said his goal is to be a world champion. So let's see.
Then
Let's see
what?
if he starts doing it.
You're not fighting nobody real.
Somebody said they would put. They said they
They
would put up
say
the
that
belt.
at
Who's
every
the one that
fight.
said they put up the belt?
Because what would he be?
Nothing.
He would have to fight at like cruiserweight. No, he waiting at two. He got to fight at heavyweight.
Yeah, I think he came in at like 205.
He came in like 230, wasn't it? 220, 230? I think it was like 226.
No, it was over 200, but I know it was over 200. But he's not about to fight anybody that has boxing credentials.
You think so?
Real boxing
227.
credentials. Real boxing credentials.
227.
At this moment, no. He's smart. He know what he's doing. He's not fighting no real fighter.
You know, he need a check. Tell him to go fight Wilder. He need a check right now.
What's the name said he would fight, right?
Who? It got to be a heavyweight.
Well, he said, what's the name said he would fight him?
Javante Davis.
Arthur Beterbiev.
Beterbiev. He had a belt.
Yeah, he said he would fight him for that.
Yeah,
he said he would give him. He said he's offering a shot at his undisputed WBA, WBC.
They just want to check. They just want to fight. They just want to whoop his ass.
But you got to understand when you fighting Jake Paul.
But what if? Okay,
it's clauses in that contract.
So what if this happens, right? And we find out Jake is a fighter.
He's not no fighter.
No, he's a fighter. He's not a boxer.
We're not trying to get
boxer.
He lost to Tommy Fury.
Boxing and fighting are two different things.
Hold up. In his defense,
boxing and fighting two different things.
Fury hit him in the back of the ear like 3 different times.
Right,
they didn't take the point twice. They took the point only one time.
You struggle with Tommy Fury though.
What
makes you think you gonna struggle
with
him?
He should have won the fight though. That's what I'm saying.
But you struggle with him still.
Yeah, you struggle with him, but the points like are the reason that he won. So if they were supposed to take away
I get that, but it still was a fight though.
No, I understand that.
So imagine what makes you think he can go fight a world champion?
I'm not saying that.
Tommy Fury.
Man,
tell him to fight his brother.
I don't know why you arguing about some Tommy Fury.
Tell Jake Paul to fight his brother.
Logan?
No, Tommy Fury brother.
Why would he do that? Because he retired?
Nah, he's still fighting.
Who? Oh, the Gypsy King?
Yeah.
Hell, heck no.
Yeah.
Hell. That ain't even good for your health. That ain't even good for your health. It would get a bag. It would get a bag because people are covered just to see the Gypsy King.
And Ngannou did it, or however you say his name.
Iguana?
The boy from UFC, he did it.
And he won too. Honestly,
no,
they gave it to it. They gave it to Tyson.
Tyson was like, "Oh,
he came in. Ngannou didn't go down. He didn't go down.
Oh, I gotta really.
Ngannou didn't go down because we talked about this. He definitely won. Francis Ngannou did not go down, and he put Tyson Fury.
You know what Tyson said? When he went down, he was like, "Oh, I really gotta box this boy. Let me get up."
And then the next fight, he lost. He lost his belt the next fight.
Yeah,
so
what was on his head?
Yeah. Well, he lost to the boy from
Moscow or something like that. Not
He
Moscow,
from
but
over there.
he be wearing the hat.
He's from over there.
I just remember him. I remember that fight was nice.
But boy, he tough too though.
Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. The crazy part is we have an episode on Spotify that we were talking about that fight, and we was talking about the Francis Ngannou fight first. We were like, bro, there's no way he got. How do you get robbed just because you want to give the fight to Tyson? Like Tyson Fury is the heavyweight champion. We get it. Like he retired as the heavyweight champion. I understand that,
But
but
he came into that fight playing.
yeah, he did because
He
he
took that
just
serious.
the previous fight before
Yeah.
that was not what is his name?
Shit, he fought a couple months after that.
Who the heck did he fight previously that before Francis Ngannou?
The Tyson Fury.
Oh my God, the name is what's the name? Oh, Deontay Wilder. You know, I talked Deontay Wilder previously.
Twice.
Twice.
He
Chill,
pop boy eardrum.
bro. That fight was crazy. Now that fight was amazing.
But we all knew Deontay Wilder can't box. He a puncher.
Yeah.
He's a fighter. He's a
He a
fighter.
puncher.
He's a
That's what
fighter.
he
don't-
is.
He don't have boxing skills.
Yeah, nah. But
You know, like it's the difference between boxing and fighting. He's still a fighter.
I think he could do
Oh no,
whatever
he
he
fought
wanted to
3
do.
people before that. He fought Dylan White, Charosa.
Oh yeah,
and
he
then
did.
Bowen.
Okay. Cool.
And then he lost to Usyk.
Yeah.
But Usyk is tough.
Give it him
He's
hell.
tough.
Give it
But,
him.
but get back to the point. Mike Tyson should not be doing this. Jake Paul, you gonna keep doing this? You gonna do it? You gonna eventually have to fight a boxer with
Who's to
skill.
say that though? Who's to say that? You can't just. I mean, it is what it is.
To
He
me,
doesn't. He can choose.
The fans gonna stop buying it at some point.
Exactly.
I mean,
At
listen.
some
As
point.
long as you got people who want to see
Now
him get knocked out,
the young crowd is
Mhm.
gonna
Yeah,
they
bro,
love
as
him.
long as you got
they're
people-
gonna buy it.
Look,
as long as you have people that
He's not-
are willing
he's
to
not
watch
fighting-
him get knocked out.
He's not fighting nobody else in the AT&T Dallas Stadium.
Oh heck no.
So,
He might.
like you said,
I mean, you could. I mean, unless you
depends,
put.
it depends the name.
No, I'm
Depends
talking
the
about
name
Brad.
is.
As far as
It depends what name.
yeah, the name
He
across
spent a
that
lot of
person.
money, but he made a
Yeah.
lot of
and
money.
but that was mainly because of Mike Tyson's
Yeah.
name.
Yeah.
So, and the Joneses definitely saw the residuals of that. So that
But
was cool.
all Jake fights is do numbers though.
Yeah, no, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. Enough about Jake Paul beating up the elderly. Oh, you might, but that was crazy. On to some college football, real quick, just quickly. Heisman candidates. Just gonna do it real quick. Do y'all have a particular special Heisman candidate or?
A top 3 finalists?
Yeah, well,
our
our
top
top
three
three.
finalists.
So we can each give one. We can each give one.
There's no top 3.
There ain't no top 3. There's a top 2.
It's
and
top
it ain't
2, and there's no more.
Yeah, there's a top 2 for us. I mean, like if we keeping it a buck.
Yeah.
Y'all want to say it? I mean, I'm gonna just say it.
Everybody know who it is.
Ashton Jeanty out of Boise State, the running back, who's a pure gamer. Looks like a gamer in this NCAA.
Both of them look like
both
creative
look
players.
Video game, and then you got Travis Hunter out of the University of Colorado. Both having amazing season. Travis Hunter, I think, squeaks it out because he plays both sides of the ball.
Every play.
Every
Not every play, but
that man
damn
plays
near every
over
play.
100 snaps
Damn near every
a
play.
game. Over 100 snaps a game.
That alone.
To the point where you have to rest 2 days. Meaning he'll have to do a walk. He'll probably have a team. He goes to all the team meetings. He's resting, replenishing his body, and that takes a lot. Rest and recovery takes
But
2
you
days.
gotta add in the main stat. He's top 5 in both positions.
Yeah.
That alone is like that's a runaway right there.
Listen,
You're top 5 on both sides of the ball.
and the crazy part is, Ashton Jeanty can break every record and still come in second. He's probably still gonna come in second. It's just more so you only play one position. Now you might have something if you was like, oh man, he also got 1,000-yard receiving.
Something like
Yeah,
he's a dual
you would
threat,
need
yeah.
you would need to do Ashton Jeanty somewhere at Boise State. Like, yo, let me just take like 5 snaps at linebacker.
Yeah.
Let's see
But
what I do.
Ashton
But-
Jeanty got a chance to be a 2,000-yard.
But his highlights is crazy.
Yeah, he's bro.
Like his highlights.
Yeah.
Is crazy.
Everything
Yes,
looks like
yes.
he's
Hey.
playing. He's playing that Heisman mode, and everybody else are playing
Like
that.
Travis
freshman.
highlights is like, damn, yeah, he's that. But when you see Ashton Jeanty, it's like, bro,
It is real life
he's
video.
playing,
it's
he's
real life
playing,
video
he's playing
game.
Road to Glory on rookie mode.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he's bouncing off a tackle, they can't tackle him. Breaking, like,
I think what's really going to solidify it because when do they do the announcement of it, the Heisman Trophy? Did they do it before the college playoffs or after?
It's always before.
It's always before. Okay.
it should be like December.
Yeah.
Next
Okay.
month.
So I feel like, I mean, it's gonna come down to the wire. But I think Travis.
Nah, it might be January.
Yeah,
isn't it?
I think Travis edges out. Yeah, I think it might be January as well. I think Travis edges this one out just because you ain't never gonna see another player. Like it's gonna be hard to like see another player play as many snaps as he played, play both sides of the ball. We don't know if he's yet going to do it on the NFL level.
Nah, it's in a
I
couple
don't
weeks.
think
2-3 weeks.
2-3 weeks. Okay,
Yeah.
so we'll see in a couple weeks. I don't think he plays. I don't think he plays full games on both sides of the ball in the NFL. But I feel like there is going to be a coach out there that allows him to have packages on offense
Oh, you have
and
to.
strictly play him at defense.
You have no choice.
Like because he's too good of a player not to play full time at one of those positions.
Yeah, because I mean, you can take a roster spot for somebody.
But where do you draft him at?
Oh no, technically you don't. Technically you don't.
Nah, you
because
don't. Yeah.
you don't take one because you got one dude playing two different positions.
Yeah.
So low key you can run him at the slot as a 3 or a 4 receiver option.
But where do you draft him at?
He's top 5 easily.
But no. I'm talking about what position do you draft him at?
You
You
for
draft
real,
him
for
and
real,
say,
any coach that picks him is going to draft him for the need of a wide receiver. It's going to be a team that either needs a third wide receiver and a first corner.
But he likes to.
What do you think he likes to play more?
He says corner. He's a corner.
That's what I'm
that
saying. So
plays receiver.
you can pick him at corner. Who doesn't need a corner?
Corners. They got more money, but now with the way the NFL is now,
That's the old.
it
Listen,
really doesn't matter.
Travis-
You can make good money.
Listen,
like, a
Travis
lot
in
of
the
money at
league. I'm
receiver
gonna let you
too.
know something now. Travis go to the league. That's the old price.
Oh yeah, now they're
That's
gonna
the
throw
old
that.
price.
He's got to pay.
That's the old price. You have to pay
Look
him.
at Debo. What Debo got paid
Listen,
for?
and he runs with all 3 positions on one side of the ball.
Yeah.
So
So like that's
That's
what Debo
what
got
I-
paid. He got paid because he was paying everything for
you're
the
pretty
man.
quiet over there, B.
No,
What you
no.
think? What do you do? First of all, I like that question. What do you draft him as? Is a great question because that determines on team need. That's determined on team need because some teams don't need a wide receiver or a corner.
Listen, I think whoever got the number 1
You
pick,
take him.
Then you take him.
Take
if you
him.
don't
Regardless,
need,
take him.
a quarterback,
Take him.
You take what the D.
I'm saying if you don't need a quarterback, you're running to the point. Where
I mean, if you can take him if you do have another pick coming back into the first.
I believe you draft him as a D-man.
Yeah.
I think so. You drive him as DB, you let him play receiver.
Yeah.
You put packages.
Play
Kind of how
receiver.
they did Dion.
Yeah.
You don't want to have him play receiver full
Yeah.
time and then now you gotta use him at corner. Now you're gonna use him at. You're gonna play him at DB, and then you're gonna bring him on the
And because his offensive packages.
But he, I don't
It's not easy to do that outside of Champ and Dion.
because it's I don't.
He's
Charles
not
Woodson.
Woodson.
But he
Yeah,
didn't really do it in the league.
yeah
too
no,
much.
he only did it in what's the name?
Yeah, he's gonna be playing defense more than offense. Because he's not sure wide receiver 1.
I think you're gonna need him more on defense.
He's a wide receiver 1 though.
He could be.
In the
He
league?
could be. He
In the
could
league?
be. If with training, yes. With grooming, yes.
Yeah,
He's
what do you
too
mean
small.
grooming?
He's too small. Like size wise.
Jay Jettis was small. He
But
put that
Jay-
weight on. He
that's
put
what
that
I'm
weight
saying.
on tonight.
But Jay Jettis is flying past people. Travis ain't really flying past nobody. Like in the league, flying past people. So
Your team run is 40.
Wait. We're gonna revisit that. Wait. We're gonna revisit that conversation into the year.
He's doing.
yeah, and when it comes to the awards
to
to draft,
see-
then
no.
we'll have to see that.
To see what teams need him to see like okay he's gonna be a receiver.
He's gonna be a corner.
He's
They're
He's going to be a
drafting
corner.
him
He's drafted.
They're drafting
him.
him.
There's no way he's not
Yeah.
drafted. Because I feel like, bro, either way, if you have the pick, use it on him.
Yeah.
Use it on him. Because
Right now, who is it? The Jaguars?
Yeah, use it on him. You need both.
They
You
got
need
Right
both.
You got to. They just paid Trevor. They got
Yeah,
to.
they need both.
If it's Jags, then you definitely got to. You
Yes.
definitely got to go.
But
If it's Giants, you go Travis. It's going to be a terrible situation for him. They do, but him, I can't pass up the option to have him and Malik Neighbors on the same side of the ball. I can't. I'm sorry. Like, I agree with you. They definitely,
I hear you.
they're leaving.
I hear you.
But him and Malik
I
Neighbors
hear you.
together,
I hear you. That's
I'm
scary.
sitting back like, these young dudes are
I
about to
hear
be
you.
together. And don't let them really be together for a while. Yeah, it's about to be terrible.
That's
But,
iron sharpen iron, and then
Yeah.
put them both on the same.
and then he,
wait.
come on.
Who's throwing on the ball?
We'll get to that later.
Exactly.
No, I
It
agree with
doesn't
that.
matter.
But he's
Before
he's-
you had that,
But
before
no,
you
but
had
he-
that vision. Think about who's gonna throw to the
Yeah,
ball.
I
Matter.
agree
Jay
with you.
Jettis.
What? Who?
Jay Jettis.
Jefferson. Justin Jefferson.
Look last year.
Yeah,
He
but
got his numbers. He went through a carousel of QBs.
Look at DeAndre Hopkins.
he gonna get his
Look at
numbers.
DeAndre Hopkins in
Just
Houston.
throw it up there. And a lot of
Somebody
times,
gonna come down with it.
not to knock Shador, but a lot of the time, Shador's just throwing that thing up there.
you
He's
trust
trusting
him.
his
You trust
receiver.
him. Yeah, that's trust.
You
Yeah.
trust him to go
Ain't
get
gonna be
it.
no Shador slander.
That's what I'm saying. Not
He
to
might
knock
be coming
him,
home.
but you
might
got
be coming home.
that
We ain't gonna
trust in
get
the
him.
receiver that hey,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna throw it up.
I'm not ready to have
that.
that. Malik Neighbors and Travis Hunter on the same team.
I mean, it's a
Can they-
possible
no,
thing.
no, wait, I know, but I can't have it till you really know what the hell they're gonna do with. First of all, they don't know what the hell they're gonna do with their coach.
They gonna fire him.
Who?
You can't.
Who, the Jaguars?
No, what's
Giants,
the
Giants.
Jaguars coach might be fired.
And
Yeah, I
y'all
like
know
Doug though.
Yeah, I do like Doug. I don't have a problem with
Yeah.
Doug, bro. I think Doug is a player's coach
He should have never left.
because I feel like people really
Yeah.
fool with him. Like I feel like the players really genuinely love this dude. Like, and people on other teams say, "Yo, he's one of the greatest dudes I've ever either played
They
for
picked
or come
Wentz
across."
over him, and then ended up getting rid of Wentz too. It was like you should just kept Doug.
Bruh, all I know is this. No, I agree with both. I agree with you saying who's going to throw him the ball. I just feel like if you're the Giants organization after the Saquon debacle,
Yeah.
you need something to keep the fans
If
interested.
that, all right, yeah.
You need something because,
So what are you doing with Daniel Jones?
huh?
Exactly.
He's
That's
out
what
there.
I was getting at. Like,
He's
what-
out of there. He just got benched to be a fourth quarterback on a team that don't need to play with four. Why? First of all, how many four quarterback teams you got out in the league?
Wait, well, who's about to take that contract?
Hmm?
Who's about to take that
They're
Daniel
gonna
Jones
eat it.
contract?
They ain't gonna have to. I would Tony Romo. I'd let him go out the pasture.
Eat it, then you pick up who?
Huh?
Eat it.
Bro,
Somebody
honestly,
get a journeyman.
honestly, for the sake of it,
Drew Lock is there,
Drew Lock is there. He is, but
but they go Tommy DeVito to
Do what?
that's just because Tommy DeVito has played more games in New York.
Nah, that's because
Yeah.
the fans like.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Okay.
saying. He's played more. They've seen more of him. So
Okay, wait. Okay. You said now they got four
Tommy
quarterbacks.
Cullins.
The Giants got four quarterbacks now.
yes.
So you
What
find,
team
you
is
find,
playing
they
four?
find the Giants hypothetically find a way to just all right, we're gonna do away with Daniel Jones, eat the money. So who do you draft? What young quarterback do you draft? You got Cam Ward, you got Jalen Milroe, like you go
If Travis doesn't go to them,
if
I think
Well, Cam Ward
I
is
think-
going at the top of the draft.
yeah,
like
but they have a top draft pick.
Hmm?
New York has a top draft pick.
They would be taking Travis. Oh, you
No, I'm
take
saying if they don't,
take
they don't. If Jacksonville takes Travis,
Oh, you take whatever quarterback is there.
you got to.
You take whatever
You got
quarterback
to.
is there.
But you need somebody who has a spark.
So that's going to be Dylan Gabriel. That's going to be Shador or Travis. I mean, not Travis
Cam.
or Cam.
Cam Ward, yeah.
You can bring Milroe in too, though. Y'all put Milroe in
Nah.
the mix, bro. He has that zhuzh.
Yeah,
He has that zhuzh, bro.
He's a college quarterback.
Oh man.
His arm's not there.
So you know we said about Anthony Richardson. That's still in this discussion. Wait, no, not you joking.
No. When he
still-
was cooking, I thought.
No, it's still in this.
No, hold up. I thought it D. And it's the whole time. I'm like,
Yeah,
every time this guy opens his mouth about Anthony Richardson hoops. Don't talk about him all
and it's
year.
still
You know what's crazy?
developed.
If you talk about him the whole season, they might be undefeated.
And it's still in development too. So,
But he also was talking about Caleb Williams all year, and we see
Yeah.
that. But that's more so coaching and no line. So, but we will definitely be getting back tapped into that because
He had no
with
choice but to
the
hoop.
draft is going to be coming up. They're going to be going through the drafting process soon after the end of this year. After a lot of these guys are like, we're going to be able to really talk about that. So we'll see. And now let's go through these picks real quick because we are getting close to that time. Week 12 NFL game picks.
first game, Steelers and Browns.
Steelers.
All right, so clean sleep for us. Bucks Giants.
Bucks.
We'll go with the Bucks too.
I'm not going with Tommy Cullins.
Yeah, Chiefs Panthers.
Chiefs. Yeah.
So this must probably be the game.
Shut up! Don't you
They
just
just dropped one. I don't think they dropped two.
Yeah, they ain't dropping two. Bro.
Oh, yeah.
Not to them. Like if Bryce Young beats them, bro.
All right,
Listen.
Cowboys Commanders.
You already know, bro. You already know, baby.
That's
Rush hour, baby. It don't matter. It don't matter win, lose, or draw, bro. It's all about these stars. Go Cowboys.
That nigga stink.
that hand All right, you pick the Commanders.
Yeah.
All right, making sure. All right, cool. Lions Colts.
Lions.
Fine.
This must want to be the game.
Stop saying it. Stop saying it. Because he didn't say nothing about Anthony Richardson today. So it's definitely the Lions.
This is the Lions.
Well, I'm going to go clean sweep with them people. Pats, Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Yeah, clean sweep with Dolphins, too. Titans, Texans.
Texans.
Yeah.
So, Vikings, Bears.
Vikings. Oh, God. This is the easy one.
All right, man. That's the game. I'm picking the Vikings. But that's the game. Because they play in Chicago, too.
Bro, they ain't got no line. Ain't got no line.
Broncos, Raiders.
Broncos.
Yeah. They crushed the Falcons.
Yeah,
They ain't got no quarterback.
They destroyed the Falcons.
Niners, Packers.
Mm.
They in Green Bay.
I don't got them dropping to.
I'm going with the Packers.
I'm going Packers. They in Green Bay?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that Lambeau.
Did it start getting cold yet in Lambeau?
Of course.
Yep. Boy, you can't throw it in the rain, so I know you can't throw it in the cold.
Yeah.
Like, you slinging it. This is for Theo. He trying to say it. Yeah, give me. I'll take the Niners. Let's shake it up a little bit.
Clean sweep. All right. Cardinals, Seahawks. Division game.
I like that. That's the game.
Yeah, this division.
Gino had the walk-off touchdown last week.
Gino had a walk-off.
And then
DK is back.
and Jigba has been playing amazing this season.
Yep.
So I'll give me the Seahawks. They got the high hand right now.
I'm gonna go with the Cards.
I don't dislike the Cards.
Yeah, I'm going with the Cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see,
I'm
pick
gonna
Seahawks.
go with QP play there. I'm gonna go with Kyler.
Okay. I'm gonna take the Seahawks then because just to shake it up again, I like that win against that was cold.
Yeah,
blood,
Kyler's
bro.
balling this year though.
Yo, Kyler's amazing, bro.
Bro.
Kyler's amazing. He just had that little video of him online in New York.
Yeah, eating pizza.
Eating pizza like he's a YouTuber. This guy.
Eagles, Rams.
Let's go with the Rams, man.
You gotta ask me no
I don't
questions.
know why he doing this. Okay.
You really going with the Rams?
Yeah,
Y'all really went with the Commanders.
I mean,
Ain't nobody ever said
Cooper Rush is your quarterback.
motherfuckers never loved us.
He's looked anemic the last 2 weeks. Y'all might as well go with Trey. Being honest, y'all might as well go with Trey.
I don't dislike either of those options, but it is what it
If
is.
he's not giving me no push or buzz, I'm
It ain't
definitely
about
going
it
with
ain't,
the
it
young
ain't
guy.
about them right now, big dog. It ain't about the let's get these picks done. What's up? What we got next, big?
Ravens, Chargers.
Ravens Chargers. You see, he tried to sucker me in.
Hardballs. Battle of the brothers.
Ooh, this is gonna be a good one. They balled against. They balled against what's
DK
name?
get his get back. I mean, JK get his get back.
It's a lot of lanes.
Oh, they both went over there. Gus was over there too, right? They both went there.
Y'all really gonna get rid of me for Derek. Okay. All right. I don't think the Ravens dropped 2.
No.
I don't think they dropped 2. But then again, the Chargers have been playing sneaky.
They've been playing good, man.
Very well.
Where's the game at?
Yeah, LA.
Give me Chargers.
Oh, they family gonna be there too. That's cool. That's gonna be
I think
cool.
the Ravens will pull it
Give me
off.
Chargers.
I'll take the Ravens. Just because.
They don't, honestly, because the way the Steelers are playing, they can't afford to lose 2 games in a row.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm
Affording and doing it is 2 different things.
Yeah.
I want this sandwich, but can I afford this
They
sandwich?
can't. Yeah.
Those are 2 different things. Yeah. No, I'm gonna go with the Ravens as well. I just think losing with no touchdown, losing without having them score touchdowns is wild work. But Lamar's gonna get it together. I believe in that. Man. But with that being said, we've come to the end of another episode of the UnRuly Fam Sports Podcast. I am Unruly A.
Push your B.
It's your boy D.
And we're out. Rush hour!
Cocaine.